owner of Dark Souls and Elden Ring developer FromSoftware confirmed that studios have 20 console games in development, and we can only hope that one of them is a Bloodborne remaster. But how many times do all of us have to scream and cry how much we love Bloodborne and want a remaster or a remake? And I feel like they have it in a box, like, oh, we're gonna do it, but let's make these fuckers wait. But it's a little good news. Let's see. Elden Ring and Dark Souls developer FromSoftware corporate owner has announced that it's got a total of 26 games in development, which feels like it should be good news for Miyazaki fans. Yes! The Elden Ring and Dark Souls studios is owned by Japanese conglomerate Kadokawa Corporations. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Kadokawa owns dozens of companies. Among them are a handful of game developers and publishers, including Danganronpa, DevSpike Chunsoft, the developers of RPG Maker, and visual novel publisher Asi Media Works. According to Kadokawa's latest earnings report, via GameWatch Translated, the conglomerate has 26 games in active development for 20 consoles and 6 mobile. Whack. I don't really care for mobile. Clearly, that's a number split across multiple companies, and we only know about a handful of them. Most notable right now is probably Action Game Maker, which developer Gotcha Gotcha Games revealed in July as a follow-up to its acclaimed RPG development tool, but that still leaves several unaccounted titles. Continuing on, obviously, the hope is that FromSoftware has multiple irons in the fire, having released Armored Core 6 in between Elden Ring and its Shadow of the Erdtree expansion. There's a precedent for the studios getting its new games out quicker than it might have done in the past, but there's little sense of what project it could be. Back in February, Miyazaki said that there are no current plans for more Elden Ring, but publisher Bandai Namco seems to have other ideas after its launch in March 2022. CEO Yasu Miyakawa said that Elden Ring was the start of an entire franchise beyond the game itself. Whoa. Elden Ring was the start of an entire franchise beyond the game itself. So are we going to get just like way more like deeper soul story into Elden Ring? Are we going to build off that? Are we going to get like Elden Ring 2? A lot of questions. Of course, FromSoftware isn't just Elden Ring / Armored Core Dark Souls studios. In recent years, it's also released Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, but the game that seems to remain on everyone's mind is Bloodborne. Despite calls for remasters, release, and a PC launch, Bloodborne has left largely unattended since it arrived on PS4 in 2014, even as most of its console brethren make the jump to PC and PS5, surely. With 20 different projects in the works, Kadokawa, one of them has to be Bloodborne, right? Yeah, so a total of 26 games. We can only hope that it's going to be, maybe we get like a Demon Souls 2. They did Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. So why not continue with the Demon Souls, right? The Demon Souls 1, we got the remaster, so we should do a Demon Souls 2 and 3. And there's still Lies of P, but I have to look up. I'm not really sure like who was part of that. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of stuff. I feel like the only thing that's keeping the gamers going is like the seldom very few good RPGs and Souls-like and your random shooters here. But like every single game that comes out is microtransaction as fuck, and it's just like them trying to do something new, like or add. Yeah, they're just trying to be what's the word? Trying to be ambitious. Like ambitious is good, but only when you know it's gonna work. If not, just use the same cookie cutter stuff that we know and love and just add on to that. Build upon it because you know it's gonna sell and we're gonna love it. So yeah, just gotta wait on more info.